up, YouTube? Mary Jane once again. Two fingers. Okay, I got another response for one of Sergeant Willie Pete's videos called God's Honest Truth. Now, before you think I'm finna talk bad about you, I'm not. Because everything you said in that video was 100% real. Now, as far as our team sucking, this is true. But the only thing I have to say is, you say that you're making these videos because you are the person that pushes your team member and you want them to get ahead because we suck. But are you really actually doing that, or are you just on here running your mouth? Because anybody that wants to be liberated from the slave mentality, which I'll touch on that later, shouldn't be ashamed of it. It's like you're hiding behind this picture of this white man with this "I pop my collar and the bees holler," and you're supposed to be getting your message across. Now, when there are positive messages to send, I don't think anybody should have to hide behind anything. You shouldn't be afraid to say what you feel, especially if it's conducive to the forward movement of a people. A people meaning our people. So, on these videos, you're talking about what you want to happen and what you want to see happen. But are you really trying to do something about it? Like, you see the dude that you complain about in the videos, the dude that's hating on, I can't stand that dude because he got a bigger car than me, he got a bigger house than me, he wearing that shirt I had on last week, he got to die. Are you really taking your time to talk to this man and let him know that shirt ain't worth dying over, that car ain't worth dying over? It's a bunch of material things. Are you really trying to get into these people's heads and talk to them face to face the way that you're talking to us in these videos? You doing the same thing that you saying people doing in your videos. Black people spend too much time complaining and crying. You doing the same exact thing. Are you really walking up to that female who thinks she's ugly and telling her she's beautiful? No, because you probably think she is ugly. I just forgot. Secondly, you said that the way we act right now has nothing to do with slavery. It has nothing to do with slavery itself, but the way that we act right now, and I will include myself because these are my people. You know, it's the I and everything. We all are one. So the way that we think, the way that we act, the way that we talk to each other today is called the slave mentality. We have been conformed to think a certain way. It's not our fault we think the way we do. It's not our fault we act the way we do. I'm not saying it's alright, because it's not. Phone going dead. I'm not saying it's alright because it's not. All I'm saying that we are programmed a certain way. People we were programmed by run a country built on profits. The man with the biggest profit, the man with the most money is the man that wins. That's the man that everybody strives to be. In the black culture, we don't have as many opportunities to make money. So all we can do is rob, sell dope, or try to become a rapper. And again, I'm not saying it's right. All I'm saying is we were conditioned this way. Like you said, some of our grandparents had morals and values, and it slowly started going down as the generations passed. And that's only because of the area we live in. Yeah, when we got here on the boat, it was a totally different thing. It was a culture shock. We knew not what to do with ourselves. It was live one way or die. We slowly had to get into the habit of doing what master say, or else we gonna die. We can't go back home. We can only do what we supposed to do, and that's it. And then this programming kept going on, and throughout the years, it's like we have to listen to what this man's saying. This man said we need money. We got to get money by any means necessary. Now, in order for us to get out of this conditioned state, everybody has to take it upon their own initiative to seek out the truth for himself. And you said something about if all the white people went on a 1,000-year vacation, it still wouldn't change. This may or may not be true. I think it would change if, let's just say, all the white people in America disappeared, which they wouldn't because this is their country, like they say. But if they did, just how some kind of way disappear for 1,000 years, if there are enough black people to open up our minds and try to look toward the future and try to seek out the truth for ourselves as opposed to the way we used to live, then we will become the superior race. But as long as people sitting back complaining, crying about where we're not advancing in, the things that we're not doing, the things that we are doing that's wrong, if we just sit back complaining about it, things will never change. That's like I said in another video. Black people are too impressionable. If we're that impressionable, if we get enough black people to stand up and say the way we were living was wrong, the way they taught us to live is wrong, we have to do something right now to advance us, this will be a beautiful race of black people, like the race we had long time ago in ancient times. But that's just my opinion. Like I said, SrgtWilliePete, I agree with you. I think it is something that has to be done. But like you said, talking and complaining is not going to do nothing about it. We have to actually search the truth for ourselves, and not just look at that female saying that she's uglier than the other girl sitting next to her, and not just looking at that dude hating on the other dude because his shoes more fly. We need to sit down and talk to them people and tell them, hey man, that shirt ain't worth dying for. Them shoes ain't worth dying for. There's more things out here that we could be doing and accomplishing. Worrying about what some other man wearing. That's a waste of time. We need to sit down and talk to our people and tell them to search for the truth for themselves as opposed to what we see on TV every day.